left me all alone. Old pal, old gal, I'm just a rolling stone. Shadows that come stealing through the weary night always find me kneeling in the candlelight. The long night through I pray to you, old pal, why don't you answer me? My arms embrace an empty space, the arms that held you tenderly. If you can hear my prayer away up there, old pal.
Now, Ted, this is the beach. Is this Morton Beach?
This is Morton Beach, yes.
And this is just a stone's throw, literally, from the last field. And this is where your father would go beach combing every day.
This is where all the unemployed would go every day because
All the
they
unemployed?
never knew what they were going to find.
Right,
For a start off, they'd do it for getting timber for the fire.
right.
And naturally, over the years, there was all kinds of things found. There were sovereigns found.
Sovereigns? Gold sovereigns?
Gold sovereigns were found.
Yeah, really?
Up towards North Wales, yeah.
So your father would be up at dawn, walk for miles, beach
Well,
comb here.
Yeah, whatever time the tide was due, it paid them to be here, waiting for daylight to be, and combining with the tide. The tide was the all-important factor.
You used to go fishing here,
Yes.
with your wires and stakes,
Yeah, that's right,
Ted,
yeah.
to catch
Yeah.
fish to actually to eat, to give to your mother.
Yeah.
And how far out did you go to do that?
That's
Where?
3/4 of a mile. The tide it would ebb about 3/4 of a mile out.
Yeah.
And the thing you had to be careful of then were the incoming mists sometimes. Without any
Right,
warning, a sea mist would come in and it would go quite a way inland. But you could easily be totally lost. So
you wouldn't know which direction to run back in.
Fortunately, this was only once or twice a year occurrence.
Yeah.
There was an abundance of fish. I've seen me put 2 stakes on a line with 50 hooks on.
Yeah.
And there's been more fish snagged by swimming.
And this is
past.
not baiting. This is just.
No, as I say, you would bait with sandworms.
Oh, right, yeah.
And in my case, I don't ask me my wife, I found cockles when I'd boil them and baited the hooks up with cockles.
Wow.
I used to go for them.
How did you find the cockle beds? What were you
The
looking
point I
for?
want to emphasise is the fish were so plentiful
Yeah.
that sometimes they'd be snagged on your hooks, not
Yeah.
necessarily taking the bait. A shoal of them would run into your hooks and get snagged.
Yeah. And your cockles, how would you find the cockles?
Cockles,
Ted?
no problem,
Yeah.
because you tend to get these little squirts of water, but invariably where there's a cockle bed, at least a couple are going to be showing through the sand.
And they'll squirt water up into the air?
Only just
a little bit?
slightly higher.
Yeah.
But the major point is that where there are cockle beds, you're always going to get a few that are showing through the sand. And then once you start to scrape away, cockles come on.
Now, let's just get it right. The address was, this is Morton Shore.
Correct.
Now in Wallasey.
Formerly in the borough of Wallasey.
Okay, yeah.
Just add Brittle to it.
Yeah.
In Cheshire. Cheshire.
Okay. So the last field here,
Correct.
1,000 people or thereabouts lived on that tiny little field, and there were 25,000 people driven by desperate situation to live here.
Yeah, but as I say, you're talking, if we can put it this way, the fields extended up to the old steam, the existing railway. So you're talking roughly, as it was then, of fields. At least about 5 miles square.
Wow, yeah.
Even as far as the lighthouse, there was shacks built there. So all the fields were occupied.
Yeah.
And as I read somewhere that at the height of summer,
Yes.
there was 25,000 people. But from my own point of view, I would say there was certainly 1,000 crammed into the small
Into
area,
your field.
probably about half a mile square.
And none of them worked. They were all unemployed as a result of the Great Depression.
Very, very few. You could probably count on one hand the number that were fortunate
To have a job.
because they had a job and could pay rent. They'd probably be in far better accommodation.
Tell me something else, Ted. What did you do for drinking water on the lush field?
There was a standpipe about 100 yards away from where we lived. So you would walk over with your pail and you would have to carry it. That was it, cold water heated on your fire. So there was a standpipe provided, very good of the Wallasey Corporation.
So the corporation provided that, so you got drinkable water.
And that was all.
And sometimes there was a bit of a queue to get the water.
Not too bad. I'm referring all the time to the winter.
Yeah.
And it's that simple that you had a standpipe to supply, no pipes going to any of the, what would you call them today, shallots?
Yeah, chalets, yeah.
Shacks, I would call them.
And what about let's talk about the sewerage and the toilet issue. How did people manage for toilets?
The toilets were collected. Most people built like a sentry box for their own
gardens,
family.
Yeah.
And that was it.
So you had a barrel, basically, a thunderbox.
Came down about once every 2 weeks, the horse and cart.
And they emptied them.
And they emptied them onto that, and they took them about a mile away to pasture Chapel Hill Road, if I remember. Spread it on the fields, and if the wind happened to be blowing this way,
you got to smell it.
It lasted 3 days.
And they do that. Yeah. So that's the sanitary. Food, we know that you were just a stone's throw from the beach here. Yeah. So you used to go crabbing, shellfish.
Correct. You could supplement what you bought mostly at the market. There was a market in Morton, but the real big market was Morton.
Yeah.
And my mother, for us 3 children, would walk from there. It's about 6 miles from there to here.
Yes.
And by saving that 2pence fare, that would supply the potatoes for a week.
She'd buy fades. They'd be called fades going off, yeah?
You could get feeds. We kids could get them for half a p. Pick as many as you wanted, oranges and things like that.
It hadn't got long to shelf life,
But specifically, food was very, very cheap.
Yeah.
And I mean, I could just quote you a few examples. Your Sunday lunch joint would be 2 pence for a heart.
Wow.
A heart.
Yeah.
And it used to slice up lovely. I can taste it now. Never seen this since for years.
Yeah.
But that's the thing to remember. That you can get enough potatoes to feed us 3 lads for a week for 2 pence.
Wow.
Now, how you would relate that today, God knows. Well, think like this. A person employed, say for the corporation, possibly top wage £3 a week.
Yeah.
Would be a very good wage, So food was not a problem.
Right.
It's that simple, and guys would come round with a horse and cart from Birkenhead and other places. And if you could wait long enough for getting near the end of the day, there's no way they're going to take stuff back. So a lot of the people would sit and
wait till the end.
Dirt cheap,
Yeah.
So no, I'd have to say that
food wasn't
a problem. Those children were none the worse for the fact that we were living the breadline, you might say. But not food-wise.
Right. Can you tell me, how did you used to bathe and wash and keep clean?
No problem. Every place, even in houses those days, they had a tin bath.
Right.
And us kids would be in 2 at a time. You'd carry the water, heat it up on the fire, or heat it in the bucket and then put it in the bath. But that's the way most families bathed.
This is once a week, once a
In a
fortnight?
tin bath, once a week.
Once a week, yeah, yeah.
Once a week, yes.
Very interesting. Now, can you just paint us a picture? Because in the modern world,
Yeah.
we can't imagine.
No, you can't.
Can you tell us, if I went back in time to the 1920s, went in your shack, looked out of the window in daylight at all the other people that lived on the last field, what would I see, Ted?
You see the women absolutely hanging the clothes on the line.
The women, yeah.
Getting the clothes dry
Yeah.
for the children and
Yes.
families now. But no, there's no really activity going on. The men would be out somewhere.
Doing something.
Oh, they'd be out somewhere doing something, yeah. They didn't spend all day hanging around the house.
Was there any smoke blowing everywhere from chimneys?
No. Sure smoke coming out, but no more than the fact that in houses in those days.
Really?
Oh yeah, they if you had low cloud, sometimes it would be driven back down.
Yeah.
But no, think of Wallasey alone.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
hundreds of thousands.
Chimney pots, yeah.
Everyone burning coal.
Can you tell me what do they live in? You were lucky in a way because you lived in one of 30 derelict shacks that were built for the tourist industry.
Yeah. Well, some ingenuity to get an old railway carriage and with horses and carts and all kinds of ideas, they'd get these things on the field.
Really?
Yeah, and you can make somewhere habitable.
Yeah.
If you prefer to work hard enough at it.
Yeah.
I mean, my mother, when she would relate, once we got into a council house, my mother would relate things which are unimaginable today, like stepping out in the icy water to hang the clothes.
Really, that were rigid with frost, yeah.
To dry, yeah. I can only say like that ingenuity prevailed.
Yeah.
The way you got by was all kinds of means, but in terms of habitation, can only refer, and I'm an ex-joiner.
Yeah, you should make things, yeah.
Shacks.
They made shacks, they made...
Yeah, amateur man.
Yeah.
As long as they could knock nails in.
And some were under tarpaulins, were they? Very crude.
Well, only overnight stay there's no way you could exist there.
It was too cold, especially in winter.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because is it the tale you told me when you first moved to your shack?
This place here, coming off the Irish Sea.
Yeah, the wind.
Oh, when you get a real corker blowing.
Yeah. And the snow used to blow through
the
planks.
cracks. And so my
through
mother,
the cracks.
Our bungalow, I don't know whether it was my mother's wit or my father's wit, but they called it Snaefell. I can see the name now, Snaefell.
Written on your shack.
I've got a feeling that's the name of the mountain in the Isle of Man, I think.
Yeah.
Anyhow, she would then say, and the snow did fall and blow through the cracks and be on the floor. But I can say certainly that with my father's old army coat over those three lads.
Yeah, over you three lads.
Warm as toast.
And you could, just to give an idea, could you see the Welsh mountains right?
Oh, absolutely clear.
So it was a beautiful spot in the summer.
Very clear.
So
if you came down here in the summer, yes, on the odd clear day,
you would see the Welsh mountains.
You would see the Welsh mountains, very clear, yeah.
So it was quite beautiful on a lovely clement day.
Yeah.
Great.
You could walk along here to West Kirby, that's on this side of the River Dee, and you cross the River Dee, was Wales of course, but West Kirby, gorgeous. People have come from various parts of the world to see the sunset, believe it or not. Yeah.
Here?
If you look at watching the sunset sometimes, it's fabulous,
Yeah. Fantastic. Okay, well, Ted, thanks once again. Thank you very much. Let's move on and
I enjoy recalling old times.
And we love hearing. Thanks, Ted.